All right, now we're getting to some good stuff. Are the Gospels verbatim transcripts? Because, how many times have you seen John 3:16 or like other little quotes of the Bible and people act like those exact words in those exact order matter, right? Like as if Jesus said it. So, and if he didn't, how do we know what he said? And regardless about that, how do we know if he's special if there's so much doubt in whether or not he said these things or did these things? So, before I bring this chapter to a close, it's important to be clear about what it means to say the Gospels are historical biographies and what it does not mean. On the one hand, and I cannot overemphasize the point, it does not mean that the Gospels are verbatim transcripts of what Jesus said and did. Okay, so we're all agreeing we don't know what Jesus said and did. So why do we think he's special? One reason this needs to be stressed is because it's very easy for modern day people in our age of audio and video recording to equate the historical truth of the Gospels with word-for-word accuracy. On the other hand, the historical character of the Gospels does mean that the authors intend to record the substance of what Jesus really said and did. For example, this ancient Greek historian makes clear that when he is recording the speeches that were given during the Peloponnesian War, he is not necessarily giving a verbatim account, blah, blah, blah. Notice here that when it comes to the question of the content of his historical speeches, one size does not fit all. Some speeches are based on the guy's memories, some on the testimony of others. Either way, he always attempts to stick as closely as possible to the general sense of what was really said. The same thing is probably true for the Gospels. Some accounts of what Jesus said are first-hand testimony based on the memory of the disciples, while others are second-hand and based on oral tradition. Boom! We don't have to listen to him. It's the telephone game that he made fun of all these pages ago. Remember when he made fun of it? And now he's basically saying, of course that's what it is, because what else could it be? Jesus didn't write. He didn't write. So either God is incapable of actually helping us to find the path, or threw a bunch of obstacles in our way to be mean, or just the Bible's another ancient book that has a few ideas in there that are worth mimicking, and the rest are trash. So, blah, blah, blah.